Jessica Show.
What's up? Good morning. It's going to be partly cloudy today. Chance of a shower, possible thunderstorm, highs in the mid 70s.
And we want to welcome in studio Brandon Zeitler from Irreverent Warriors Delaware chapter. Good morning.
Welcome back.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in.
How are we
appreciate
doing?
it.
How are we doing?
We're doing great. How about you?
I mean, it's a little poopy outside, but you know what? It's Wednesday.
It's all good.
It's all
It's Wednesday.
good.
Let's get over this hump together, you know?
Yes, absolutely. Irreverent Warriors, for people who don't know, can you kind of give us a rundown? Tell us everything that you do. First off, thank you for all you do.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for all you do, because without you guys, people wouldn't know about us.
Well, thank
But
you.
Irreverent Warriors, our mission is we bring veterans together using humor and camaraderie to improve our mental health and prevent veteran suicide.
Wow.
It's just a simple statement.
You do
We're,
a lot of great
we're out
work.
here to take care of our brothers and sisters to make sure that we get them out of isolation so that they're not part of a statistic of suicide, which is 22 veterans a day that commit suicide.
Wow.
A day.
22 a day.
A day.
Well, you do a lot of great work and personally, I mean, I know you take this personal. This is something that, you've dedicated your life,
Yes. And
to.
November 2022 was a very hard month because I lost one of my, what we call battle buddies to suicide. So it's become a lifelong journey to make sure that my brothers and sisters know there are tools before you take that step.
Yeah.
There are other avenues, so you don't have to think about that or take that step. So,
And you got what you do, the work you do is just incredible. The events, and we got an event we got to talk about coming up. But first, I want to thank you because as soon as Brandon walked in the studio, we're live on our social media right now. But he presented us with a Irreverent Warriors certificate of appreciation.
Love
So
it.
showing the camera here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You guys deserve every bit of that because, I mean, you guys don't have to bring me on, but you bring me on because you understand what we're about. You
How important
understand
it
that
is.
Absolutely.
there's an issue.
Well, I mean, we're 100%. We support the military, we support the vets, we support you guys. So that's what it's all about.
Thank you again so much.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
You're
because
welcome.
It's because I've heard people go like, "Hey, I've heard you on, Bill and Jessica's show. That was awesome." And I'm like, well, just trying to get the word out there. And you don't have to come to a hike. There's other events that we do or we're a part of, because what's the best way to help nonprofits? Help other nonprofits.
How often now you guys do the hikes, just for people who don't know, how often do you do the hikes and when's the next one?
So next year,
Okay.
September 20th, we are getting out of the summer a little bit so we can actually breathe while we're hiking.
Right.
This year at the end of June, we were like, yeah, we put a lot of people in that heat, and we almost had 100 hikers this year. We had 86 the first year. We had almost 100 this year. We'll see where it brings.
It's going to keep
but
growing.
Yes, it
Yeah.
has to keep growing.
That's
the only way
awesome.
is up, correct?
Yes.
And the great thing about next year, it is the 10-year anniversary of when Irreverent Warriors started.
Okay. Wow.
So
That's
back
a big one.
Yes.
Definitely going to be a big one.
Yes. So go big or go home, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And where's that one going to be?
It's going to be in Rehoboth.
Okay.
The town of Rehoboth, the police department, they are amazing. Those people out there, they love us out there.
That's great.
They understand that there is an issue, and we need to make sure that the public knows it's an issue. We're not protesters. We're not anything like that. We're just out there having fun, dancing, singing. I mean, that's pretty much, sometimes that's all you're doing is dancing and singing with each other, singing "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys, or "Bye Bye Bye" by NSYNC, or
right.
or playing some of your music, because I can go ahead and play you guys live. So,
Yeah. No, absolutely. So that's coming up next year.
Yep, that's next year.
But you do have an event coming up this year called the Vet Fest, September the 28th. Tell us about it.
So Brian DeSabatino, he is the head person for Vet Fest, and he brought us on board to come set up a booth and try to, because what they do is they are big people of Stop Soldier Suicide.
Okay.
What it is, it's a type of organization that people can call into that say, hey, I'm not ready to call the VA, or I'm not ready to take another step, but they can call Stop Soldier Suicide to get the tools that they need. And also talk to somebody. Say, hey, I'm really having a bad day. I need to talk to somebody. If I don't know where it's going to go. So that's when you can call Stop Soldier Suicide. And also it's, 988 is the number.
Wow.
And at VetFest, there is a whole bunch of VSOs, or veteran service organizations. And what it is that you have everything from the tri-state area. You have a whole bunch of people that just want to come out and love on active duty vets, reservists, guard, you name it. That's what they're doing out there. And all they're doing is just trying to get the word out there. And also they have a lot of big things for the Gold Star mothers. So, and they have a 5K. They have a hard ruck. Ruck meaning that you're putting backpacks on and you're rucking X amount of miles. And then they have a family walk. So if you just want to do a nice little mile walk, you can enjoy it. And if you see on their website, I believe it's on whitehalldE.com /events/VetFest/. And you can get registered now. You can go ahead and say, I want to do this. Or you can donate to it, because everything takes money.
Well, I know that, you mentioned about the family walk and, with families. I know when, someone comes back from, serving, you want to be there for, of course, the veteran, but also, the family has to adjust as well, and you guys are also there for the families.
Yeah. So what people don't understand is that when the soldier or Marine goes to war, because there is a distinction between soldier and Marine. When they go to war, that family goes to war. They've lost their support system. That father, that mother, that brother, that sister that was supporting whatever the family was doing. And when you lose that because of their selfless sacrifice, those other people, that family members, those kids, they have to miss Halloween's that's coming up, Thanksgivings, Christmases. I mean, my my wife's cousin, he's deployed right now. He's got to miss Thanksgivings, Christmases, because he put himself for the country, and that family is also doing that at the same time. So that's why this Vet Fest is such a great thing. This will be the second year we're going to there.
Okay.
Last year we had to dip our toes in the water and see what it was all about. And they even have a parade that comes down the main street of every single organization or group that's just trying to put the word out there. We need to stop this epidemic of suicide.
Absolutely. Again, the Vet Fest, September the 28th. And where exactly is it going to be?
That is in Whitehall, Delaware.
Okay.
It's very close to Middletown.
Okay. If people want more information, they want to, find out, some of the vendors are going to be there. They want to find out times and, again, location and all that. How can they do that? So
if you're part of our IW Delaware page, you've seen that I've been posting what the lineup is, what the events are. And also you can go onto their website, which is at whitehalldE.com /events/VetFest. Very good. We have Brandon Zeitler in studio, Irreverent Warriors. We're going to take a quick break. I want to come back and I want to talk to you a little bit about, some of the things that if someone comes home from deployment, someone, gets deployed, and then they come home, what are some of the steps that they can take to, get that support system and exactly some of the things that Irreverent Warriors does. Yeah. So I want to dive into that a little bit. Again, Brandon Zeitler in studio. It is 7:29.